Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe, honey. And it is motherfucking Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfucking Monday. And you know, a lot of things happen over the weekend. A lot of defacing of a lot of Black Lives Matter murals. Like, what is... Okay, my thing is, though. Y'all got mad about your little Confederate flag thingy or whatever. The flag should have never even been around that motherfucking long in the first place. Because it means hate, period. But people are getting permits to paint these murals. That means they're getting permission. They're getting legal documents to paint these murals. And people are defacing the murals. I want y'all to hear what Cuomo... and Don Lemon... No. Chris Cuomo and Don Lemon on CNN and what they had to say about the defacing of the Black Lives murals. Listen to this.
Let me bring in my man D. Lemon. We're both observing what's happening in this country, exposing what's wrong, trying to shine light on what's right. In California, this is just wrong. Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office has charged 2 residents with 3 misdemeanor counts, including a hate crime. And here's why. You know, they got a permit to...
This was crazy when I seen it.
Black Lives Matter there. They got a permit. They did it legally.
Yep.
These people came in and painted over it illegally.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because they said there is no such thing as racism. It ended with the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah, and they said not in our town. This will not happen in my town, they said. And, I played this last night, and the thing that got me, Chris, was they were painting over Black Lives Matter letters in black.
Right. I didn't get that part neither. Like, niggas are so stupid.
Over the black letters, so they were actually, in a weird way, helping with the art there. Black Lives Matter, black paint. But listen, there are cameras now. People can't get away with these things. They had to know that they would get caught, or maybe they didn't think. The guy's wearing a Make America Great Again hat. He's screaming those sorts of things about, I think he's like, Make America Great Again or something of that nature. And this is where we are in this country right now. People think that they can get away and do this stuff, and that it is similar to the conversation that you were having with Angela. I guess it's related. Our country, not your country. This is my country, my town, my city, and there are certain people who don't belong, or at least what you think that is right. You want to fight for criminal justice. You want Black Lives Matter. You want to be able to have a sign that you put on the street. You can't do that because it's my town.
And look, genius doesn't always have morality attached to it. Often it doesn't. And it all fits together, D. The lies about the pandemic, the lies about, what this president will make happen, the lies of those around him as an echo of support, the lies about what Black Lives Matter is about. It's all about creating division.
Yeah.
And making, in a country that is well over 70% white, if this happens, it is bad for you. They literally say it on state TV. It's coming for you next.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see the right-wing machine kick in, media machine kick in, when you see Trump's poll numbers go south. They kick in with
no position on the Confederate flag.
Yeah, Democratic cities are in chaos right now. Is this what you want from Joe Biden? And they're going to take your country away, and they're taking down the statues. And
crime is rising as they defund police.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. And they get defunding police. It's like, and the people who you saw there, for the most part, not them specifically, I'm talking about as a whole, fall for it. They fall for it, and that's why they do things like what they did. They want to paint over signs, and they think it's our country. This is the country that we built, even though a rich diversity of people helped to build this country. And many of us, meaning our ancestors, for free, did not get paid for it, could not get an education, could not build wealth, or not on statues, Confederate or otherwise, or not on Mount Rushmore. I think, listen, people are going to pick this up. if they're going to put someone on Mount Rushmore, considering the history of this country, the first black president should be front and center.
That's a fact.
Add to Mount Rushmore. Look, I think that's first
A
of all, I think
fact.
it's a more saleable
That's
idea
history
than
right
the
there.
idea of taking away founding fathers. You know, and again, all of this is fodder for debate and discussion. You got to have the talk. You just can't hate people from having ideas you don't like. You know, that's the only mistake we can make. And, you know, a lot of this, I was talking with my kids about this. And we were talking about slavery, and I was saying, we did this, we did that, we did this. And I was saying, now listen, you know, as you're getting context for this, Cuomo's have only been here a couple of generations, but you have to understand we own the history of this place. Because now you are charged with, what do you do here? What are you about? How do you collaborate in the creation here? Whether it's the pandemic or whether it's the virus of racism, what we do have to do in this country is everybody, you're doing it beautifully and brilliantly yourself. Of course, I'm biased and I love you, but you're using your platform. You've made a choice. You may not be winning yourself a lot of fans, but you're going to say what you think is true from your experience, hard minted for many years in this business and in this country.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to make a choice about what they're going to do right now. It's a famous song from Rush. Even if you choose not to decide, you've still made a choice. And that's where this president is with the Confederacy. All
right, preach there, Cuomo. Well, listen, I have to say, it's, you know, many times I do this because I am not just speaking for myself, but I'm speaking for other people. And I think it's important to give people, as I've said before, we have to cut people a break in this time. People are vulnerable. You know, you've got the coronavirus. They're sitting at home. Some people don't know where their next meal's coming from. They have a tough time with their jobs and on and on. But you can't let people off the hook. So it's tough for many people's ears to hear you say, well, we have to add, we can't change, we can't take it down. When Native Americans would say, well, that didn't happen when it came to us.
True.
And so what's wrong? What's wrong with all of us together thinking or reshaping our country so that more people rethinking our country and the way we think and where our priorities are so that this country belongs to everyone. It's
Nothing's wrong with it.
It's not just my country.
Right.
Maybe some of the people, I'm not saying that they should, but maybe some of the people up there on Mount Rushmore, who knows? It wasn't Mount Rushmore. If you know, the name shouldn't be Mount Rushmore. If you talk to Native Americans,
right,
they say it is stolen land. It was only Mount Rushmore 40 years before they started to carve presidents' faces in it. And no one got any money for that. And the person who was behind that was one of the founding fathers, or
right,
was a president.
Was a president.
So was a president. And so
I think that you're totally right. I think the premise is where we're going to have to work towards, which is if we all decide. It's about consensus and collective consciousness. And if you get to a
majority
point,
of the people aren't always on the right side, though. I mean, look at the civil rights movement. That's so. Just because of,
right, but you got to that point where you got a majority of the country, because otherwise you wouldn't have had the legislation. You know, you have to get to a point where the country look, Plessy v. Ferguson, separate but equal. A lot of people thought that was Supreme Court law of the land. People thought that was the end of the discussion.
Yeah.
Fine, you got equal rights here. We're equal, but we're separate, which was an extension of Lincoln's philosophy, by the way. Then you had Brown versus the Board of Education.
Yeah.
And it was a whole rebirth of cultural awareness. We need collective conscience. The key has to be the we.
And we need education. I really do think we need education. I think people need to learn about the founding fathers. As I say, they were not perfect. Doesn't mean that
True.
they didn't do great things. I don't like to deify anyone, right? But they were not perfect. Lincoln wasn't perfect. People think that Lincoln just said, hey, listen, we're going to free these people, and that he was always on the right side.
Right.
No, he wasn't.
There was
were
a lot
people
of
who wanted to
pragmatism.
expatriate black people or Africans and send them to colonize them, send them to somewhere else, right?
Listen, you are dead right. I was
Yeah.
blessed with having a father who was a Lincoln scholar.
Yeah.
And he was piping this stuff into my head since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the best thing that ever come out of your pie hole was when you said early on in this, if you have a black friend, talk to them. If
Yeah.
you don't have one, find one. If you're a black person, find one. That is the key.
Yeah.
Because when people start to hear about different people's experiences, things start to change in your own experience and your own perspective. That's where we got to get to. That's all.
He's right. Trump is here to divide and conquer. if he's not here to divide, then why are you worrying about?
We are in a good.
Why are you worrying about all the stuff that don't matter? Monuments. How about you worry about COVID-19? That's what you worry about, Trump. That's what you need to worry about. Because it seems like to me, the governors and the mayors is worrying about the COVID. And Trump is worried about debunking Dr. Fauci all the time. Every time Dr. Fauci says something, he got a problem with it now. But at the beginning of all of this, wasn't he like on the same side as Fauci at one point? But now he every time Fauci says something now, I notice that it's a problem. Ever since Dr. Fauci looked like he was getting sick, and he has gotten sick, and he is wearing masks. I told you about that a long time ago, that Dr. Fauci looked sick a long time ago. Even when he was standing up there with Mayor Bloomberg, it looked like he was getting sick. And once I seen him, like, once a reporter asked about him, I said, oh, yep, he's quarantined. And they said he was quarantining. Dr. Fauci still looks sick, if you ask me. I don't think he quarantined long enough. The mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms, she test positive for COVID. It's crazy. People need to wear their masks. Trump needs to be a leader. Trump does not want to wear a mask in public. He does not want to do it. I don't understand how he. First of all, 1 minute he was telling people to wear masks. Now all of a sudden he backtracked to pussy pops all over the place. We know this. He's not going to tell you to wear the mask, y'all, because he's not thinking. He's not thinking about COVID. He's thinking about being reelected. He's not thinking about COVID. He's thinking about flags and monuments.
You are not who you appear to be.
Blaming Dr. Anthony Fauci. The nation's top infectious disease doctor came out and said point blank that the United States of America is still, quote, knee-deep in a first wave of the pandemic, while the President of the United States is saying this.
I think we are in a good place. I disagree with him. You know, Dr. Fauci said don't wear masks, and now he says wear them. And he said numerous things. Don't close off China. Don't ban China. And I did it anyway. I sort of didn't listen to my experts, and I banned China. We would have been in much worse shape.
Okay, so now he's blaming Dr. Fauci. Look, the reality is that we're not in a good place. I don't think there's anybody who could make that argument right now. You've got nearly 3 million Americans infected with the virus. You've got...
He blaming Dr. Fauci because now Dr. Fauci is saying wear face masks. Yes, Dr. Fauci backtracked in early stages of the COVID, when we first popped off with it. Meanwhile, COVID was going on. People don't know it, but COVID was going on at the end of last year, 2019. A lot of people was popping up with COVID and didn't realize what the hell it was, or didn't know what COVID was and how deep it was going to get. Trump is not going to tell you to wear masks because he does not want to wear a mask. That's just the bottom fucking line. Oh, and if you didn't notice, we in the motherfucking dark room. 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 Yeah. I just had to let y'all know where y'all was at real quick. But yeah, Trump is not going to tell y'all to wear no mask. Meanwhile, Texas, Florida, Chicago. There's a lot of people on the list again because their numbers is going back up. And it makes no type of sense. It is horrible. But this is Trump. Trump is not worried about the COVID. He just went to go visit the wall, last week, 2 weeks ago? Instead of having a press conference about, he hasn't addressed the nation about the COVID yet. I've been told y'all that months ago. A real president would have addressed the COVID from jump. A real president would have kept addressing the nation as this COVID went on. I felt like Trump should have been addressed the nation a couple of times, but he hasn't. But yet you quick to go on camera and video and let everybody know you going to visit a wall. Like the wall can get sick or some shit. How about if you want that wall so bad, Trump, how about you go build that shit yourself? People worrying about dying and he worrying about a wall. Meanwhile, people are out here putting black paint on Black Lives Matters, wearing Make America Great Again hats. This is the type of world we living in right now. Because they listening to him. I don't even know what else to say about Trump no more. I don't even know what else to say about him no more. So, anyway, in other news, let's go to the shade room on the gram. Marine and former college wide receiver Philip Blanks caught a 3-year-old from a third-floor balcony when an apartment was on fire. Unfortunately, the woman believed to be the mother didn't make it, according to Channel 12 News. Let's see. Let's see it from the beginning. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. It's crazy. T.I. says he really wants to battle Jay-Z and his catalog is doper than 50 Cents.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like you being the king of the South, that's the real king of New York.
How would it? But let me ask you this. Who can see Jay sitting down doing a battle? I mean, if I'm a billionaire, I'm not gonna do that either. But you know what I'm saying? Me and 50 ain't that far off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as our confidence, as far as our bankroll go, like, we kind of neck and neck, whether it's more than that. But you know what I mean? So, and another thing is personality. You know what I mean? I need somebody who has a personality that won't be so intimidated by my bravado. Hey,
oh man, let him talk.
Wait, based on one thing. I'm doper.
I'm saying, okay, I got a question. I'm saying this.
I don't care who sold how many records. I don't care who got number ones. Whether that means I'm up. Like I got more number ones and less number ones. More records sold, less records sold. I don't care about that. I think my catalog is doper. Okay. I think you got a T.I. catalog.
Of course T.I. is going to think his catalog is doper.
Yeah. Have a very, very, very great day, everybody. Very great day, everybody. Yeah, man. What going on, y'all? I heard it's 50 Cent birthday. Well, happy birthday, 50. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, staying down, remaining healthy, alive, and free for so long, man. But for your birthday, I offer you a challenge, sir. Pull your ass up, man, with 20 of your records, man. Sit across from me, man, and get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand if you don't want to answer to that challenge, because last time you got challenged, Kanye West dusted your ass off. So you might not want to do that.
Wow. So now T.I. want the smoke from 50. Ain't that something?
Very great.
That would be something else, y'all. That would be something else, because they gonna talk they shit. They gonna talk they shit, and they gonna go verse for that. That would be nice, but I don't see 50 doing it. Police charged a pair caught defacing the Black Lives Matter mural with a hate crime. They charged them with a hate crime. Police are looking for the two. Oh, they caught him already. Remember we was just talking about this? This is the one we was just talking about.
Keep America great again, that's right. Why don't you guys learn about history? The Emancipation Proclamation Act. Yeah, that's right. Abraham Lincoln. You're only free because of our forefathers.
Let me tell you something. I couldn't even watch nobody doing all that. I would have had to pick up the black bucket of paint and pour it on the bitch. Because that's just me. When I first seen that, that's what I thought of. Picking up the paint and throwing it at the bitch. Like for real. Like, we just finished talking about that. Like, I can't. I can't even talk about it no more because it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Let's talk about this Young Thug Pusha T beef, yo. I don't understand what is going on. I just don't understand, guys. What is going on? It says on the Shade Room, Young Thug is not here for Pusha T taking shots at Drake on an unreleased track for the Pop Smoke album. Thug put on Instagram today, I don't respect the Pusha T verse on the song with me in gutter, cause I don't have nothing to do with y'all beef, nor does Gunna. And if I knew that was about him, I would have made changes on my behalf. This rapper shit is so gay.
First of all, your verse.
Let's see what he got to say about it.
First of all, your verse 7 days, if you know what I mean. I'm up for a week. Second of all, you already went crazy the first time, so you ain't even got to. Ain't nothing but a sucker going on double takes and triple takes and quadruple takes. You should have just got all of that on the first song. You put the first song out. You ain't even have to do all that on those. You just feel like you ain't gonna get enough views on your own. So you came and put some on a whole nother resting in peace music. Trying to make a whole vibe. Cause you feel like, but this is the perfect platform. Thug, Gunna, and Pop Smoke. This is the perfect platform to go at this. This is the perfect song to do it on. Why the on your own song? Do that own song. Cause I don't give a now what now one of y'all niggas, we kill for real. First of all, your verse 7 days. If you know what I mean.
Okay, so he's upset that Pusha T verse on the Pop Smoke album is aimed at Drake. I understand where Young Thug is coming from though. Don't put this on this man's album. This is his album. Like, Pop Smoke, R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. Like, why disrespect the album and have beef going back and forth? I understand where he's coming from. Pusha T, Young Thug, couple of things. I don't feel bad. Nobody knew what the verse was about. The label heads that stopped it didn't even know. They only assumed because he told them. The same way he told them about the Ross Maybach 6 verse, the Maybach 6 verse. And if he'll tell record execs about rap verse, God only knows what else he'll tell. I don't deal in police work, police rappers, or police niggas. That's what Pusha said to Young Thug. 2, at Young Thug. I'm laughing, but that's exactly what it says. 2, at Young Thug. You were the last verse added on the song. That's only because I requested you. Damn. Pusha, Pusha be killing me. 3. Pusha had a lot to say. He had motherfucking time. And the most important, Young Thug, just so we can be clear, I would never look or need your respect for what it is I bring to this rap game. At Steven Victor, I demand you take me off the deluxe, the Real Pop Smoke album to avoid any confusion that may take away from the amazing body of work. So he basically was like, listen, I can come up off the motherfucker. I don't even have to be here, you know. And I requested your ass, Young Thugger, just so you motherfucking know. If I can, you know. And he's been telling about motherfucking verses. So the person that they both are talking about is Drake. Pusha T is basically saying that Drake been telling his ex about verses like the Maybach 6 verse on the Rick Ross album or whatever. So, honey, that beef right there is going to spark a lot of bullshit. I already can see it. I already can see it. Okay, Wiz Khalifa got something to say. He says, yo, Tip. He at Tip on Twitter. Did you ever ride out on at Big Boy for shooting Diana Ross's son? You know what? I hate them. Taking a trip down memory lane with a classic dig. Basically, he's talking about the movie with T.I. and all them in it. You know, people be killing me. Some of these things you just be like, really? That's what y'all gotta say? I still ain't get at Will Smith in them because I want to see Red Table Talk. I want to see Red Table Talk and see what that's about. I really do want to see Red Table Talk. I really do. Charlamagne the God lands a TV show, y'all. He landed, let's see. Charlamagne the God lands a TV weekly talk show on Comedy Central. Wow. Charlamagne the God leaves Breakfast Club for his own talk show. Wow. That's going to be interesting. We just giving anybody talk shows now, huh? Whew. I got a lot to say, but I don't want to say a lot.
Go first.
Vivica Fox responds to 50 Cent's comment about exotic women. You can't handle a black woman. You can't. Can you? Oh, you know she has something to say. Lord Jesus, Vivica.
You want somebody to sit over there with a pretty little doll that you can just pay, right? Can't handle a black woman, can you?
I'm gonna say something. Go first if you like.
He just has such boy tendencies. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just like, when I read that, I was like, really? You would say that because you don't want anyone to challenge you or talk to you. You want somebody to sit over there with a pretty little doll that you can just pay, right? Can't handle a black woman, can you?
You know Vivica Fox was going to have something to say about 50 any motherfucking who. So I don't even know why. Listen, I knew that was coming. Okay, I should not have considered this role. Halle Berry pulls out of playing a transgender male in upcoming film after coming under fire as she vows to listen and learn from the mistakes. You wanted to do what? Why? Oh my God. So if I still think you're beautiful, I'm gay? 50 Cent gets on my nerve. That's what he had to say about her doing the role or whatever. You know, I hate 50 Cent. I hate 50 Cent. Somebody said, but she's exotic. She's exotic. Surely you won't mind. 50 Cent says back to the person, I never said you're a black angry ass wasn't exotic. I I hate 50 Cent. He said, I never said your black angry ass wasn't exotic. Laughing out loud. Yeah, I can't. 50 Cent is ridiculous. Then somebody else says, who cares? It's called acting. 50 Cent, claps back and says, no, the fuck? How is she gonna do us like that? Okay, I'm playing an angry black woman. You see what I mean? 50 Cent is ridiculous. Then somebody else says, she pulled out. Love her lots because everyone says I look like her. 50 Cent with the eye emoji. Oh, you almost look like a transgender. Laugh out loud. Yo, I can't. Yo, 50 Cent and his fucking shenanigans. Yo. Halle Berry pulls out of playing a trans man in an upcoming film, apologizing for remarks following the backlash. Yo, 50 Cent is horrible, yo. He's horrible. He's horrible. Y'all think it's funny, but it's not. He's just I gotta laugh at 50 Cent. Even though it's really not funny, but it's like you gotta laugh at him. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, I see Donald Trump news. Bullshit news. More bullshit news. Here goes Donald Trump with his Twitter fingers. Schools must open in the fall. Corrupt Joe Biden and the Democrats don't want to open schools in the fall for political reasons, not for health reasons. They think it will help them in November. Wrong. The people get it. Then he had something else to say. Why does the lamestream fake news media refuse to say China virus deaths are down 39%? And that's how we know. That's how we now have the lowest fatalities rating in the world. Yo, Trump is ridiculous. They just can't stand that we are doing so well for our country. Nigga. Oh, I'm gonna come back to Trump. I'm gonna come back to him. Cause I just, it's like, are you serious? Like I don't get it. Like what is wrong with people? Like, no, seriously, in real life, what is wrong with people? I'm really not understanding. Oh, man. But, you know, Yeezy said he running for president, y'all. Ain't Yeezy the one that made the Make America Great hat and all that stuff? He wore that on TMZ. I remember that. I did a video on it a couple of months ago. Weezy for president. I don't even know what to say about that. Because let me tell you something. I don't know if we get in Yeezy, the Kanye West that first came out, or are we getting the Kanye West that wants to wear Make America Great hat again? Are we getting that Kanye West? Are we getting the Kanye West that said that slaves did it to themselves and they wanted to be slaves and all that stuff? Are we getting that Kanye West running for president? Is this real? Can we take this to be serious? Because this is not the first time Kanye West said that he wanted to run for president. But ain't he coming out with a new album? And you know they do anything for clout. So we're going to come back on Kanye West when it's time for his ass to run for president. We can see if his ass is on the ballot. Because, you know, I will come back and I will tell y'all if his ass was on the ballots. Play too damn much. I ain't got no time for Kanye West. I told you Keisha Lance Bottoms popped up positive for COVID. And she tweeted, COVID-19 has literally hit home. I have had no symptoms and have tested positive. Now she has no symptoms, but she is tested positive for the COVID. Whoo, baby. That COVID is no joke. People, please wear masks. What else I want to talk about with y'all? Oh, yeah. Ricky Smiley's daughter, the youngest daughter, has been hospitalized because she was shot multiple times over the weekend.
Houston. She was shot.
He announced it on his morning show, and we was in the mob, right? You know, mob radio, and I questioned it too, and I'm here to question it again because I want y'all to hear what he says.
Something to eat last night, and you know, I go to bed around about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and I woke up to text message. I got to do the show. I came trying to focus, trying to do the show, and trying to figure out, because it ain't hardly any flights because of COVID. It's limited flights, so I got to, fly to Dallas and then drive down to Houston because it was a 7-hour layover. But the fact that she's, laying up in the hospital, I'm probably, she's Aaron.
What?
She in the hospital right now.
What?
That's why I can't have focus, because I'm sitting up here trying to do the morning show and trying to book.
Now, Millie on her show, Mob Radio, said the same thing I was thinking. Why fuck you there at the morning show doing the motherfucking morning show? Meanwhile, your child is in the hospital in Houston and got shot multiple times. And you on the show talking about how you can't focus? My man, you could have called in and did that morning show, baby, on the phone. Literally on the phone. You could have held that phone up while you was on that motherfucking plane, because ain't no way in the motherfucking hell my child gets shot, God forbid, and then I gotta be at some motherfucking morning show talking about, oh, because I'm here because, I can't be focused because my daughter got shot. Like, and that's why they like, what happened? Like, you're here but your child got shot. I'm gonna need Ricky Smiley to go have a seat.
Just crying, she's crying, she's scared, I can't get to her, and I just hate it, you know what I'm saying, and all the stuff these people out here trying to do to fight for the rights of black people, this is no discredit to Black Lives Matter, because I believe that, and I'm with that movement 110%, and one has nothing to do with the other. But there are some criminals in our community that we need to do something about. They are out here, not just my daughter. Some kids didn't make that 8-year-old kid did not make it. I'm okay with my daughter. Yeah. She's gonna be fine. But the 2 8-year-old kids to surgery.
Oh my God.
She's just crying. She's crying. She's scared. I can't get.
Like I said, he could have did the show from the plane. The plane. He could have did that show from the plane. He did not need to be there. And then y'all say, oh, Eve, maybe, he's contracted. He's contracted, not contracted, like on contract to be there. But if, like Millie said, any type of contract that forbids me from being with my kid, and she needs me and she's in a hospital with multiple gunshots, I got to motherfucking go. Y'all can fire me. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all gotta do. But I'm not gonna be here. This nation would have respected that. I don't think they would have fired him. I don't think they would have fired him from his motherfucking show. I don't think they would even fuck with him. He could have called in and did that show. And the rest of them could have carried that show right on out. It don't make no sense. But anywho, in other news, Regina Carter, had something to say. Coming through with the My Black Queen. When her father was sitting up there laughing at 50 Cent. I'm black. I'm beautiful. I'm enough. I'm exotic. I'm amazing. I'm one of a motherfucking kind. Now, where my black beautiful queens at is what she posted on her Twitter. Yeah, because I'm not understanding. Like, he act like he don't have a black daughter, though. That's the crazy shit about that. That I don't understand with Lil Wayne. He act like he don't got a black daughter. The things that people do for clout. Papoose revealed that him and Remy Ma is expecting another child. Now, nobody really seen this on Remy's Instagram or nothing. She didn't reveal this. And if I know Remy didn't reveal this on Instagram because she didn't want nobody to know. And I don't think she wanted to tell it to no goddamn Claudia Jordan or no goddamn Fox News, Fox, whatever. Yeah, I can't even, because Claudia Jordan gets on my goddamn nerves. So he should have never revealed that because she don't even like dark-skinned people. So I don't even know why he even said anything to her about the baby. But you know. Just in, Miami-Dade County Mayor to sign the emergency order closing short-term rental gyms, party venues, restaurants, exception for takeout and delivery. The order, which goes into effect on Wednesday, comes in cases surge in Florida. I know that's right. And that was from breaking news on ABC News. That's crazy. Yeah, y'all should just stay closed. Like, don't make no sense. Uber to officially buy Postmates for $2.65 billion deal. Anywho. Don't make no damn sense. But anyway. No more voting for celebrities who never held public office. If you wouldn't hire a plumber to work on electricity wiring in your house. So why would you vote this way? That is true. That is so true. I don't think no more celebrities need to be in the White House. I don't think no more celebrities should be in the White House. So Matt Barnes says, this is a dangerous game he's playing. If this is serious, he will definitely divide the minority vote. Just remember the comments. Slavery was a choice. And now, buddy, he with W. Trump. Much respect for the artist and his impact on fashion. But this is a huge fuck for president. Yeah, this is crazy. Kanye West don't need to be no president. He's going to divide the vote. And it's going to be chaos. It's just because people going to feel like, oh, let's vote for a rapper because he's black. We're not doing that. We're not voting for Kanye West because he's black. We're not voting for Kanye West because he's a rapper. We're not voting for Kanye West because he's a public figure in rap. We're not going to fucking vote for him because he's a designer and he sells Yeezys. We just not going to vote for him. Y'all can't barely buy his music. How y'all gonna vote for him to be president? Trump calls out Bubba Wallace to apologize for the Confederate flag to his Nassau people, and it was all a hoax and all this craziness. First of all, the FBI investigated that whole Nassau loose thing. It did look like a fucking loose, and then they said it was a garage pull door for you to pull the garage door. But my thing is, the boss, the big boss came and told him. Why do Bubba gotta apologize, Trump? The president of Nassau, ain't that the one that came and told him, Bubba, about the loose? So why you on Bubba Wallace's neck like that, Trump? Oh, because you don't got nothing else better to do. Has at Bubba Wallace apologized to all those great drivers and officials who came to his aid and stood by his side and were willing to sacrifice everything for him, only to find out the whole thing was another hoax. That and the flag decision has caused the lowest ratings ever. Trump. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all, because somebody please chop off this man's thumbs. Please chop off his thumbs. Why are you worrying about Bubba Wallace? You worrying about things that shouldn't even... Worry about the virus. Can you worry about the virus, Trump? Worry about things that, should matter the most to you. Worry about that. Like, I'm not understanding. I'm going to need Lizzo to please go have a seat. She's shaking her ass talking about, this is for the man that kicked me out of my 7-day rental 3 days early yesterday. This is for mocking the way that I dance and for using Instagram footage of me and my 6 black homegirls to say that we could hurt him and threaten to call the police. I know we're watching my page, so I just want you to know you can't stop this black girl shine. Thanks for kicking us out, cause this house is better anyways. So I guess she got kicked out or something. But why she gotta shake her ass, you two? Why she gotta shake her ass because she wanna write a statement and all that? Is it this me or are you tired of seeing Lizzo's ass? I'm just tired. I just can't. I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm just tired. But anywho, let's see what else is on the Shade Room. I want to get a full breakdown on Will and Jada so bad. I want to do it all in one video though. But, Jada's mother felt like she had to come out and cape for her daughter. It is just a lot of fuckery. I just want to know how and when is she going to come to the Red Table Talk. I got to see this. I got to see it. Crazy. Keisha Kayor gave her mother a customized Bentley for her 60th birthday. I said 60th, Lord Jesus. It's just crazy. There's just a lot going on. Tokyo Vanity's ex spotted at his baby shower with his new boo. The two recently broke up after dating for over a year. It's crazy. It is just so crazy. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a lot of fuckery going on. A lot of fuckery, guys. And this is from T. Serve Cole. Colin Kaepernick signs a production deal with Disney. The first project will be a doc-series about Kaepernick's journey from the NFL quarterback to civil rights activist. I am excited to announce this historic partnership with Disney across all of its platforms to elevate black and brown director, creators, storytellers, and producers, and to inspire the youth with a compelling and ethnicity. I'm looking forward to sharing this doc series on my life, in addition to so many other cultural impact projects we are developing. Okay, Colin Kaepernick, because we was wondering where you was at. There's a whole movement going on, and we didn't know where he was at. We just didn't know. And we was looking for him, I'm just saying. We just didn't know where he was at. I'm just saying. We just didn't know. Oh gosh, we just didn't know. What else, you guys? What else is going on? they arrested Epstein's ex. I forget her name all the time. Don't even ask. But I'm going to finish doing the whole little Trump thing. I'm going to finish doing my little Trump videos because that'll fall right into the Epstein thing. I don't want to make it a whole... Well, I'm going to have to, but I don't want to make it. But it is what it is. What else is going on? What else is going on? Rupaul deletes all of his Instagram posts and deactivates his Twitter, and fans don't know why. Well, he deactivated because he was sitting up there looking like this. This is what Rupaul was looking like. Ain't that a Confederate flag? Right? That's Rupaul's page, right? The real Rupaul, right? Wow. We didn't even know. We didn't even know. Oh, the whole blackface. I didn't even know Rupaul did the whole blackface. Oh, wow. This is scary. This is crazy. Oh, no more posts. Oh, Rupaul. Oh, wow. Yeah, because Rupaul is catching shade. I'm telling you, 2020 ain't got nothing for nobody. Anybody can catch it in the year 2020. Anybody can catch it. Everybody catching it. Everybody is catching the smoke in the year 2020. Don't make no damn sense. All these Karens out here in the world that we didn't even know was out here. 2020 is showing a light on everybody. It don't make no type of sense. What else is going on? Nothing else is going on. I don't know. I just want to do the whole Will and Jada separate. Well, nothing else is going on this Monday, you guys. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Nothing really. So like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Matter of fact, let me leave y'all with a funny video. Let me show y'all this. I found this to be so funny today. I was dying.
I'm a boss. I'm a leader. I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama wasn't saying, shit, I got the shit from best.
What the hell? Grandma, are you for real?
Oh, yeah. Moody, nasty.
Oh, my God, Grandma.
What's happening? What's happening? I'm a boss. I'm a leader. I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama wasn't saying, shit, I got the shit from best.
What the hell? Grandma, are you for real?
I'm sad.
Oh, yeah. Moody, nasty.
Oh, my God, Grandma.
Grandma was getting it. I just had to fucking leave y'all with that. That was funny. Out of all the fuckery we done talked about, but that was the funniest one. Grandma was going on. She said, "I'm a savage." Baby, I know that's right, Grandma. You get it. You get it, Grandma. Well, I gotta go, YouTube. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go, YouTube. Later. Bye.